Welcome back, Towners. Today we're going to make some salmon with pesto butter and some cauliflower fried rice with shrimp. Let's get it. All right, Towners. For this recipe here, we're going to make this salmon with pesto butter and a shrimp cauliflower fried rice. And we're going to call it shrimp cauliflower rice because we're cooking shrimp with it, but you're never going to see it again with the dish. But I'll explain that later. But we started off with our skillet here. We added in some olive oil as well as like a half a tablespoon of unsalted butter to help raise the temperature of the olive oil, the smoke point, and add a little flavor to it. All right, here we have our salmon. It does have the skin on it. Feel free to cut that off if you like, but we're going to get that nice and crispy. So we put our fish into the skillet and moved it around just to get some of that oil on the bottom half to help crisp that up. And then we just basically left this alone for about 5 minutes and just let it cook. You can watch the color temperature change along the side of the fish. You can see the color change to an opaque color going along the sides of it if you have a thick piece to let you know when it's time to flip. We went ahead and basted the top half of it just a few times just to get some oil on there to help the seasoning stick to it once we flip it over. We hit that up with some kosher salt, some black pepper, and some onion powder. We put a little bit of extra seasoning on that so that way once we flip it over, we had enough left for the bottom half of the fish or the skin side. After 5 minutes, we went ahead and flipped it over, got a nice crisp on that. And then we took our spoon and basted the skin side of this fish as well, just to get some oil on there to help, again, just crisping that up and also get some of the seasoning on the skin side that we didn't put on there. Now here, this is the wok, the green skillet that you see on the left side of the video. This is the shrimp that we're putting in here. You're never going to see this again. It's just say peace out to that because it's not going to make it to the plate. We forgot to use it in the pictures and everything. But we cooked up the shrimp with some olive oil and some Cajun seasoning and a little bit of butter. Then we added in some cauliflower rice that we steamed in the microwave along with some peas and a pat of butter. Then we added in some garlic and 1 egg. And that was all we added to it. I'm sorry. We also added in some soy sauce and some black pepper. We didn't add any salt because we used that from the soy sauce. So you can add salt to taste if you like or need any more of that. Then after about 2 to 3 minutes of the fish cooking on the flesh side, we went ahead and flipped it back over and then added this hockey puck of pesto butter that came with the dish. Basted it to help kickstart the melting of that butter and then popped the lid on it and dropped it down to low. And just let that basically steam a bit and cook very low until the butter melted for about 2 minutes. Here my wife is trying to flip the cauliflower rice in the wok and it's not really getting that jump out of the pan look. So I went ahead and tried to help her out with that. But here is a close-up of how our fish look. We're done at this point. Cooked it for about 8 to 9 minutes. And here's a close-up. I basically had to put this back in the skillet because I felt like my spatula was about to break. It was super bending and holding on for dear life. So I just sat it back into the pan. Here's my attempt of trying to flip the wok. I was trying to get that half moon shape where you get it when you see the rice flip out of the pan and jump back in, but I need to work on that. I did not do a good job. Here's a close-up of how our cauliflower rice and salmon looked after it was finished cooking. And we went ahead and plated it up. I told you guys that you're not going to see that shrimp anymore. I forgot to put in the pictures, and then when my wife made her plate, she loaded it up with shrimp, and I was like, oh, I forgot to mix that in together. But it's all good. Here's the final product of what it looked like. This fish came out great. It was super crispy. The salt and pepper, onion powder just added a great flavor to it along with that pesto butter. It was nice and flaky and crispy up top and bottom. So, I mean, it was, I really enjoyed this. So I'm definitely going to be doing this salt and pepper, just a simple seasoning again on this to try out on something else. But I had to hook up my cauliflower rice. I threw in some jalapenos, the homies, and some crushed red peppers. And that's it. We were good. Hope you guys enjoy this recipe. Try it out. If you have any questions or comments, as always, please feel free to hit us up in the comment section below. But as always, guys, thank you guys for watching and enjoy.
Enjoy. And please subscribe. Enjoy.
Hey Towners, please like, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. All ingredients and directions are listed in the description box below each video. And as always, thank you guys for watching.